Hi team, my name is Paula. I am the owner of a lot of fun electronics, and I have been asked many times, why do I feel that I am suitable to run an electronics store? Which I always thought was an interesting question. I'm guessing it's because I am closer to 60 years of age than I am to 50, and people may not think that someone my age knows anything about gaming, but that would not be anywhere near the truth. So I absolutely love gaming. I spend probably too many hours in a week gaming when I should be doing things that are possibly more productive. But anyway, so that is basically me. What I'm going to do is I already have a Palia profile, but I have decided to create a new one and take you through basically the beginning of the game and show you some of the things that I think people don't know anything about when they get started. One of the most important things that I always get told is that people just don't know what they're supposed to do. So I'm going to record a few videos showing you how to get started, and yeah, we will go from there. So the first screenshot you're going to see is basically where you are agreeing not to be an idiot, so to speak. Be a responsible neighbour, be kind neighbour, and be a helpful neighbour. In the game, it's super important that we all work together. There are community events that happen, and there are also a lot of things that you can do on your own. You will never be left out in the cold. If you need a hand, all you need to do is ask in the chat and someone will come and help you. But let's go through getting this started, which is quite exciting for me to show you how to do. Okay.
Now, where should I start?
One of the things that Palia does really well is their videos or intro videos around what things need to happen. We need to start by choosing our body type. Female is on the right, male is on the left. Unfortunately, there is no other options. Okay, so let's get started. Now we get to choose the sort of face we want. Most people do try and sort of look like yourself, I guess, in a way, or you can be somebody completely different. Now I'm a little bit of a larger person, so I do have a little bit of a fatter face, so I'm going to go for that one. Next thing is eye color. Now I have hazel eyes, so I'm going to go this one, I think. Next is skin tone. I'm a little bit of a warmer tone, so we'll go for this one. But as you can see, there is lots of different ones. Voices, a little bit more husky, getting softer. Yep. I like that one. Okay, and we've already confirmed there. Hairstyles. So many hairstyles that you get for free. You do get to buy hairstyles and stuff later if you want to, and you can achieve them in specific events, but we'll talk about that later on. But these are your free ones that you get to start off with. There's some very cute ones. I naturally have quite short hair, so you do have an option there of more masculine styles as well, or no hair at all. You can also change the colour of your eyebrows and everything, but I'm going to leave mine as they are in this specific character. What sort of, I don't know, super long hair? No. What are we going to do? Mohawk. I do like this one, but I think I will go for something with a ponytail. Bobby. What else? Oh, I know which one I'm going to use. This one. Messy, plait, just like me. Perfect. Let's look at some colours. So you do have a basic kit of colours to start off with that you can choose from, and there are 3 different gradients, as you can see on the left hand side of the palette. that you can choose from. So it depends on what you like. You've got your main colour, you've got an undercolour, and you've got toning. So you get to choose. My hair is naturally a bit red, so we'll go with that one. But I want to change that undertone, make that a little bit darker. Yeah, good. And I might leave that as it is. Okay, cool. So we'll just confirm that through. Oh, hang on, I just saw something there. Hang on, let's go back to the colours. There are these things called tailor tickets. You can achieve tailor tickets in the daily events, and then you can use those to open more colour palettes. Okay, you'll see they'll pop up on a few different things that we do. No glasses, no hats, shirt. I do have a preferred one that I wear for most of the game, so I will just jump straight to that. There are a lot of free ones that you can look at, but that is completely your choice what you want to do. There's even the little purple and green on that bottom line are dresses as well. Okay, I don't like this. Yeah, red. Awesome. Once again, lots of pants, skirts, shorts. These are my favourite ones, but I'm going to go for these ones because they have the darker colour boots rather than the neutral colour boots. I think that will do me. And then there is makeup. So there's all different sorts of eyeliners and stuff that you can use. You do already have quite dark lashes and stuff, so it is up to you what you want to do. Once again, we choose the colours. There's only one palette open at the moment, but when you get your tailor tickets, you'll be able to open more palettes. You can set your intensity, bit of gloss on it. Do you want it to be metallic? Yes, no, so I turn that off. Lipstick, I like a full lip, so I'm going to go thick. And we'll look for red here again. Yep, red straight away, perfect. Amazing. And blush, I'm not really a blush person, but these are the options that you have. So I guess this is my finished look. Yep, confirm. Okay, what are we going to call ourselves? Well, as I said, I'm from Alotta Fun Electronics, so let's call myself Alotta Fun, if it's available, which it is. Fantastic. And then my name that they will call me will just be Alotta. Amazing. Ready? Are we excited? Yay. It's a good video. I'm not going to talk for the next little bit.
Time for you to go out into the world. I have high hopes for what you can accomplish.
Isn't it beautiful? The graphics and the videos that they do are just truly amazing. So this is Gina and Heckler. Where did you come from? You can answer these questions in any way, but they do have the little symbols beside them, and it kind of helps build your personality and how people or characters will interact with you. So there are unfortunately a lot of questions to get started off with, but you choose whichever one you want. They will answer or ask all 3 questions. So as it says, we're going to be in the town of Kilima, in the Isle of Bahari, and we're currently in the Phoenix Shrine at the moment. They are the Majari. So yeah, Gina is super cute, and Hecla is her protector, I guess, her person who looks after her.
Back to my research.
So when you're using your mouse, this is a mouse movement. You can go up, down, turn it around. Your mouse is your main guider of the direction that you're traveling in, and your run key is the W key when you first get started. So what we're doing at the moment, we need to jump, which is the space bar. And then you just run at any wall, and it will let you know whether it's climbable or not. You have a duration bar yet there, the yellow bar that's going down on the side. Another video. This is Kilima. This is a town that you will visit every day that you play. I'll show you why later with that, but this is your main town. Now before we take off to see Shera, let's go through some of the settings so that you can see what you need to do. So what I did there is I hit the escape bar. I'm playing on a PC, by the way. If you're playing on PlayStation, I can give you a little bit of guidance. My husband plays on the PlayStation, but I have never tried on an Xbox. So let's go through. So these are your settings that you need to go through. There is an intro movie that starts up when you very first come in. It's got Gina in it as well. It's quite cute, but you don't need to watch that every single time. A lot of these you'll not really know what to do with until after you've played for a little bit. But yeah, it's just a case of having a look, seeing what works for you. I don't like some of the settings being on, but you may enjoy it. So this is the default settings at the moment. I have not changed anything here. This is all exactly as you would see it when you're starting for the very first time. What I am going to do, probably a little bit early to do it, but I'm going to turn the Mount UI movement on because you can get a little bit seasick later if you don't have that turned on, and it definitely helped me with that issue on my other profile. Most things you just sort of leave as they are. Once again, this is just more so you know where things are. This is probably the most important tab because it's got your key bindings. So this tells you how to do all of the bits and pieces that you need to do. So once again, on PlayStation, it will have your X and your 0 and your triangle and R1 and R2. But in here it just shows you. Now my mouse for sprint has side buttons, so I've actually already made this alteration for the side button, but it would normally be the shift key. So if you want to change that to something a bit easier to use, you can do that. And as I said, PlayStation, it does just have all your normal keys there as well. So yeah, so it's nice and simple, but I just thought I'd show you that at the very beginning before we go and see Ashera. So yeah, if you've got any questions, just let me know and I'm happy to go through that with you. Okay. But yeah, it's also how you get out of it and get unstuck, but we'll show you that later. So let's go find Ashera. Oh, there he is.
Good to see you.
So quite often you'll get pulled into conversations with the townspeople. If you walk up to them, it may start automatically. And sometimes if they've got a flag above their head, you may have to hit the interact button with them. Okay. So they're basically asking here, are you into a bit of DIY? Once again, this helps build your personality, which I think is a pretty cool way of doing things. And yes, they're going to give us the plot. So I'm not going to read all of the bubbles. I hate reading the bubbles even when I play. Quite often I flick through, but I'm just giving you enough time to be able to see, because it's important to read at the beginning, I guess. And here we go. We're on our way to the plot, and this is your first plot. And another video. She's definitely a bit of a fixer-upper. And this is Hidori. Okay. So on the right-hand side, you can see there it says, welcome to Palia. It says, talk to Hidori and Ashira. So this is what we're doing. Look, I'm a little bit cheeky. So you're going to get comments like that from me. But that's who I am, and that's what I do. Sorry, I don't want to be talking over everything for you guys. Some of this stuff is super important that you understand how to do it. So you get given your gear to start off with. It can be upgraded as you go.
Sure.
So the first thing we have to do is clear some debris from the plot. So all of these things with the arrows. So stone, you need a pickaxe. So to get to your pickaxe, you hit the R key, and then you find your pickaxe and you can click on it. And then you need to hit the F key to pick that up, which I will do in a moment once I've done this one as well. We need some wood, so we need the axe. Once again, R. And then I'm pressing down on my mouse key to make that hit. And then I'm just going to pick it up and go back for a chat.
Drop by whenever you like.
Cool. So the next thing we have to do is fix up the broken house by submitting the materials to the sign. So if you see there's a little white arrow over there. So what we need to do is go over to the arrow, and then it will open up. Sorry, when we hit the F key, it will say upgrade, and then we put it in. I don't have enough wood, but I do have enough stone. Okay, so we're going to need to get some more wood. So we can chop a tree, or we can just clean up this gear here. Okay, we can go back and put this in. And voila. House is done. Return to Ashira and Hidori.
A lot of folks come around these parts.
So blueprints in the game are called recipes.
Anyways,
I'm not quite sure why, but if anyone tells you need to get a recipe for something, that's your blueprint. So let's get this workbench down. Where am I going to put it? Go here. And amazing. So now we're gonna, on the right hand side, welcome to Palia, we're gonna craft a chest first. Storage chests, super important, but I don't have enough wood. Okay, so need a little bit more wood. Lucky it's all here for us. Okay, let's go make this bench. Amazing. And we put that down on the lot. So your storage only counts if the chests are on your lot. You're allowed to have up to 8 chests. Don't need that many at the moment. I need more wood though to make the other 2 items that we need. So let's go do that. Once again, luckily it is right here. And a little bit more. Amazing. Okay, so let's make these, make the chair. What else are we going to make? Let's choose the planter and make the wardrobe. And we'll make a torch, I think. Yeah, torch.
Oh.
Alright, so now we need to put these items down. So wardrobe, we'll put over here. And the chair we can put here. Okay, go back
how's your
again.
day going?
So now we are going to be heading out into town on our own. There's lots of people that we need to go and see for all different reasons, which I will show you shortly. All right, I'll stop it here for now and I will come back shortly. So hi again, I am Paula, or as we're going to be calling me during these episodes, I'm a lot of fun. As I mentioned earlier, I own a lot of fun electronics, which is an online electronics store, and I get a lot of questions around why I feel that I'm able to run an electronics store that has gaming stuff when I know nothing about gaming, but I do. So that's why I'm making these videos. Thank you very much for watching my very first one. I will be continuing to make some more. If there's anything you want to know about, please ask away, and I'm more than happy to answer questions, and I will eventually do some episodes where I do specifically answer just the questions that are asked on gameplay. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you in the future. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye.